A very good morning to my dear students. Hope you all are fine. Students, in our last biology class, we discussed about cell and its structure, right? So we learned about number of cells, then shapes of cells, and even parts of the cell also. So, what are the main three different parts of a cell, children? Did you remember that one? Okay, then say together. What are the three different parts of cell? That is, okay, we can draw it. Okay, that is first, what it is, children? That is outer cover of the cell. We call cell membrane or plasma membrane, right? So outer protection of cell we call cell membrane or what, children? Plasma membrane, right? And inside of the cell we can see cytoplasm and nucleus. Okay, in between the nucleus and cell membrane, what is present, children? A jelly-like structure, right? That we call cytoplasm. So these three parts are common for plant and animal cell. What are they? Cell membrane or plasma membrane, then cytoplasm and nucleus. These all are common for plant and animal cell. Now I am going to teach you about difference between the plant and animal cell. So all should have to take your notebook now itself and we can draw together what all are the differences between the plant and animal cell. So all are ready? So let's start. So we can draw like that two types of cell. Cell is a spherical in shape, right? And two types of cell we have to draw here. And this is, suppose this is a plant cell and this is an animal cell. So we can check what all are the main differences between them. I already discussed with you three parts are common for plants and animal cells. What are they? That is cell membrane. You also have to draw now. Okay, draw it. Cell membrane. Students, in between the cell membrane or outer cover of cell, that we call cell membrane or plasma membrane, in between the cell membrane and nucleus, there will be cytoplasm. So this is the center part of the cell we call nucleus. In animal cell, nucleus is at the center part. Okay, nucleus is at the center part in animal cell. This is nucleus. Okay, but in plant cell, nucleus is at the side of a cell. Look at the picture, we can see it. Nucleus is at the side of the cell in plant cell. That is one different. Okay, but in animal cell, nucleus is at the center part. Okay, we already discussed that a jelly-like substance present in between the nucleus and cell membrane, that we call, that jelly-like structure we call cytoplasm. It is seen in between the cell membrane and nucleus. Clear? Then inside of the cytoplasm or inside the jelly-like structure, what all are the organelles are present, children? You already told that one. That is powerhouse of a cell. Anybody remember that one? Yes, correct. That is mitochondria. Golgi bodies and ribosomes. These are the different types of organelles we can see in cytoplasm. Okay, and in plant cell, other than these organelles, we can see plastids. Plastids are different colors. Okay, we can see in here some plastids are green in color. These plastids we called chloroplast. It is seen in cytoplasm of plant cell and it is green in color. Okay, inside of these plastids there is a one pigment. That pigment we call chlorophyll. We can see inside of the chloroplast. Okay, this chlorophyll gives green color to the plant. Okay, so this chlorophyll we can see in chloroplast. Understand? but it is not present in animal cell. We cannot see the plastid in animal cell. All should have to listen carefully. At the end of this session, I will give one activity from your textbook. So listen carefully. Okay. The next is we can see nucleus. In plant cell, nucleus I already discussed with you at the side of the cell. But in animal cell, we can see nucleus at the center of the cell. Clear? And students, in plant cell, we can see a big vacuole than animal cell. Animal cell, a small spherical shape. Number of vacuoles we can see in animal cell. But in plant cell, only one vacuole, but it is very big in size. Okay, understand? So students, next we can check about the nucleus. Okay, like cell membrane, nucleus also have a protection, a cover that we call nuclear membrane. Okay, inside we can see nucleus. Okay, and inside of the nucleus we can see chromosome, thread-like structure that we call chromosome. It is carrying genes. In our last class we discussed about it. Okay, it will depend our inheritance. And inside of the nucleus we can see a spherical shaped bodies in both plant and animal cell. That spherical shape we called nucleolus. Nucleolus. Okay, it we can see in both plant and animal cell. These all about the structure of a plant and animal cell. Okay, so main difference here, plastids are present in plant cell. Okay, and vacuole of plant cell is very big and only one in number. Animal cell vacuoles are many number of vacuoles we can see, but it is very small in shape. Okay, then nucleus we cannot see at the center of the plant cell. We can see at the side of the plant cell. Okay, but in here, in animal cell, we can see the nucleus at the center of animal cell. Understand? Okay. So students, these all are the main difference. So all should have to draw now itself. I think some students, they have finished their work. Okay, very good. Like that you have to draw and learn it. Okay. So students, we know that plant cells is very soft compared to animal cell, because heavy wind like storm or moisture will depend the plant cell. It will affect the plant cell directly. So plant cell need extra protection than cell membrane. They have the protection that we call cell membrane or plasma membrane for both plant and animal cell. But because of these reasons, plant cell need extra protection than animal cell. So cell walls are present in plant cell for giving extra protection. Okay, cell wall, but it is not present in the animal cell. This is one difference between plant and animal cells also. Okay, cell walls are present in plant cell only. Plant cell and also in bacteria cell wall we can see. Okay, this is one exceptional cases. Okay, and but in animal cell there is no cell wall present. Okay, and one more important thing, that is nuclear membrane we can see all other organisms except bacteria and algae. There is no nuclear membrane in bacteria and algae. Okay, what is nuclear membrane, children? Nucleus has an outer line or protection that we call nuclear membrane. Okay, nuclear membrane is present in all other organisms except bacteria and algae. They have no nuclear membrane. That's why they called prokaryotes. Okay, cells of bacteria and algae we call prokaryotic cells. Okay, and that organism we call prokaryotes. The word is little difficult, but you should learn it. Okay, because it will come for exam. Very important word. Prokaryotes. Prokaryotes means the cells, they have no nuclear membrane. No nuclear membrane. That we call prokaryotes. Example we can say bacteria, then algae. These all are the main examples of prokaryotes. They don't have nuclear membrane. Let's check about the eukaryotes. It's just opposite to the prokaryotes. Means in eukaryotes, nuclear membrane present. Nuclear membrane is the outer cover of nucleus that is present in eukaryotes. We can say example all other organisms. Okay, except what? bacteria and algae, they are eukaryotes. Clear all of you? Okay. So these all about our chapter. I am going to wind up this chapter. I think you can understand about the cell, number of cells, shapes of different cell, then structure of cell. Okay, so all should have to draw the diagram. So I will check in our next class about the diagram and label it with a colorful pen you have to use for the labeling. Okay, and today's topic quiz. What is the color of chloroplast in plastic? Okay, and answer you have to be sent to me within 1 hour. Okay, and we can meet in our next class. Thank you.